Good morning, beautiful people. If you're like most of us, your mornings probably look something like wake up late, skip breakfast, race out the door, and then spend the rest of the day trying to catch up. Am I right? Well, what if I told you that just 10 minutes, yes, 10 little minutes, could completely transform your day, your energy, and even your life? It's true. And today, I'm going to share with you the simple, science-backed morning routine that the world's most successful and healthy people swear by. Morning routines might just be the most powerful, yet overlooked, tool we have for improving our physical and mental well-being. Think about it. The way we start our day has a massive ripple effect on how the rest of it unfolds. If we wake up feeling rushed, anxious, and disorganized, that sets the tone for everything that follows. But when we intentionally design a morning routine that nourishes our mind, body, and spirit, we give ourselves the best possible chance of having a productive, fulfilling, and happy day. And the research backs this up. Studies show that people who have consistent morning rituals report higher levels of focus, productivity, and overall life satisfaction. So today, we're going to dive deep into the specific elements that make up the perfect 10-minute morning routine. And I'm going to show you how you can easily customize it to fit your unique needs and lifestyle. By the end of this video, you'll have all the tools you need to transform your mornings and your life for the better. 1. Waking up right. Let's start with arguably the most important part of any morning routine, how we wake up. You see, the first 30 to 60 minutes of our day have an outsized impact on the rest of it. That's because our brains are most malleable and impressionable right after we open our eyes. So many of us make the mistake of jolting ourselves awake with loud alarms, jumping straight onto our phones, or rushing to get ready. But this sends our nervous systems into a state of stress and chaos, the exact opposite of how we want to start the day. Instead, the healthiest morning routines begin with gentle, mindful practices that ease us into wakefulness. Things like waking up to natural light or a gradually increasing alarm, doing some light stretching or breath work in bed, sipping a warm cup of water or herbal tea, taking a few moments for meditation or journaling. These simple rituals help our minds and bodies transition from sleep to wakefulness in a calm, grounded way. And that primes us to be more focused, creative, and resilient as we take on the day. 2. Fueling your body. Of course, once we're awake, the next essential step is to nourish our physical vehicles, our bodies. And that starts with what we put into our mouths first thing in the morning. Now, I know breakfast is a controversial topic, with some people swearing by it and others claiming it's not necessary. But the research is clear. Consuming a nutrient-dense meal within an hour or two of waking up has tremendous benefits for our energy levels, cognitive function, and overall health. The key is to focus on whole, unprocessed foods that provide a balanced mix of protein, fiber, healthy fats, and complex carbs. Some of my favorite quick and easy breakfast ideas include overnight oats with berries and nut butter, veggie-packed frittata or omelet avocado toast with a sprinkle of seeds, smoothie with greens, fruit, and plant-based protein. Fueling our bodies properly in the morning helps stabilize our blood sugar, rev up our metabolism, and provides the building blocks our cells need to function at their best. Plus, it curbs cravings and overeating later in the day. Win-win. 3. Intentional movement. Alright, so we've covered waking up gently and nourishing our bodies. The next crucial element of a transformative morning routine is intentional movement. Now, I know the idea of exercise first thing in the morning can feel daunting, but hear me out. It doesn't have to be an intense, sweaty workout. In fact, some of the most effective morning movement practices are actually quite gentle and restorative. Things like 5 to 10 minutes of yoga or light stretching, a brisk 10-minute walk outside, bodyweight exercises like squats or push-ups, simple balance and mobility drills. The key is to choose activities that get your blood pumping, your muscles moving, and your mind focused, without leaving you feeling drained or depleted. The goal is to energize and invigorate you, not exhaust you. Studies show that morning movement has a host of benefits, including improved mood, better cognitive function, and even heightened creativity. Plus, it jumpstarts your metabolism and gets your body primed for the day ahead. So even if you're not a morning person, I challenge you to give this a try. I promise you'll be amazed at how much better you feel. Mindful reflection. Okay, now that we've tackled the physical aspects of our morning routine, let's dive into the mental and emotional components. Because as important as it is to nourish our bodies, we also need to nourish our minds and spirits. One of the most powerful ways to do this is through mindful reflection. This can take many forms, from a simple gratitude practice to a more structured meditation session. But the key is to carve out a few minutes each morning to slow down, check in with ourselves, and cultivate a sense of inner peace and clarity. Some specific mindful practices to consider: gratitude journaling, breath work or mindfulness meditation, visualization exercises, setting intentions for the day. These types of mindful rituals help us tap into the present moment, release stress and anxiety, and reconnect with our deepest values and priorities. And research shows that people who make time for this kind of inner work experience lower levels of burnout, better emotional regulation, and a greater sense of overall well-being. So as you're designing your perfect morning routine, be sure to include at least a few minutes for this kind of nourishing self-reflection. It's the glue that holds everything else together. 5. Preparing for the day. All right, we've covered the big 4 elements of a transformative morning routine: waking up right, fueling your body, intentional movement, and mindful reflection. But there's one more important piece to the puzzle: preparing for the day ahead. You see, part of what makes morning so overwhelming for many of us is the sense of being unprepared or disorganized. We wake up feeling scattered and stressed, which sets us up for a chaotic, unproductive day. But when we take just a few minutes each morning to get organized, prioritize our tasks, and set ourselves up for success, it has a profound impact. Some simple morning prep rituals to consider: reviewing your schedule and to-do list, tidying and decluttering your workspace, choosing your outfit and packing your bag, meal prepping healthy snacks and lunches. These little acts of preparation might not seem like much, but they free up mental bandwidth, reduce decision fatigue, and help us approach the day with clarity and focus. And that translates to increased productivity, less stress, and a greater sense of control over our time and energy. So as you're building out your perfect 10-minute morning routine, be sure to carve out a couple minutes for this crucial step. It's the glue that ties everything together. All right, wellness warriors, there you have it, the complete blueprint for a transformative 10-minute morning routine. Of course, keep in mind that the specific practices I've shared today are just a starting point. The beauty of morning routines is that they're highly customizable to your unique needs, preferences, and lifestyle. The key is to experiment, find what works best for you, and then make it a non-negotiable part of your day. Because when you invest just a small amount of time each morning to nourish your mind, body, and spirit, the ripple effects can be truly life-changing. The way we start our day has a profound impact on how the rest of it unfolds. So what are you waiting for? It's time to revolutionize your mornings and your life. Ready to get started? Head over to the description below and download our free 10-minute morning routine checklist. It'll walk you through each of the key steps we covered today, with tips and tricks to help you make this a sustainable habit. And remember, change doesn't happen overnight. Be patient with yourself as you build this new routine. The most important thing is just to start, even if it's just 5 minutes at first. So jump in, give it a try, and get ready to transform your mornings and your life. I can't wait to see the incredible results you achieve.